The thought of making $1,000,000 for most people is an impossible dream. There are so many obstacles in their way that it discourages most people from even making it their life goal. Especially if you are broke and fighting tooth and nail just to put food on the table. However, it is actually possible to transform your broke self into a millionaire, and all it takes is to have the willingness to work hard, having a positive mindset, and be open enough to identify the infinite possibilities and opportunities around you. Like the saying goes, things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. A beautiful quote, but what does it mean? In life, there are only two ways to get what you desire. Either wait for opportunities to come your way, or hustle your way through your situation and create your own opportunities to succeed and be great. That's why today we'll be looking at 8 things you can do to be a millionaire. My name is Alex, and welcome to the channel. Before we dive into the video, we would really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel. This is a place you get concrete tips and advice on how to improve all aspects of your life. We have looked for very actionable things you can do if you want to make $1,000,000, so watch the entire video not to miss out on any important information. The younger you start pursuing $1,000,000, the better. Which is why before you go to university, you need to pick a degree that leads you to a job with a good salary. You need money to make money, so having a good job gives you an added advantage in your pursuits. If you're already in the workforce, then don't be disheartened. Like I said, you need to be willing to put in the work. If you are working, you need to assess your situation. If you are underpaid and struggling to make ends meet, then it's time to find a new job. And the best way to do that is to educate yourself further. Find management courses or get a master's in your field. When you complete, you are now more hireable, as you now have the required qualifications but also have added experience on top. If you are jobless, education is a key step towards wealth accumulation, so I suggest you educate yourself. The internet has made it far much cheaper to learn high earning skills, so choose a skill you enjoy and learn it, and now you have the skills to hustle your way to success. Getting into investment early is a huge advantage. It teaches you a pattern of financial independence and discipline. An early investment teaches the true distinction between investment and saving. Never think that you have joined the space too late. Don't use your age as an excuse. You're never too young or too old, for that matter, to invest. A small amount of money invested now will result in more money in your pocket later. You might say you know nothing about investing. Then look for an expert to help you choose the best avenues for investment. So why is investing a good bet to reach your goal of $1,000,000? Investing is a good way to put your money to work and potentially grow your wealth. Smart investing may enable your money to outperform inflation and grow in value. This is made possible by the power of compounding. And then there's also risk-return trade-offs. So don't delay, start educating yourself about investments. You are broke and you don't even know how to start making money for yourself. It might feel like there's no hope and you can't find a way out of the situation you find yourself in. I know the feeling, but you need to start taking responsibility for the current situation you find yourself in. The truth of the matter is, there are organizations who are dedicated to helping people find success in their lives, and they're desperately trying to find you. What tends to happen is people don't know there's help for them out there. There's an opportunity just waiting for you to take advantage of, but we choose to ignore these opportunities. We don't believe we are good enough to receive help. After all, There are competitions, free courses, mentorship opportunities, low interest loans, grants. The list goes on. All these things exist, but you don't have the courage to even apply because the situation you find yourself in has convinced you that you will never be chosen. Stop this ridiculous mindset. Try to see what happens. You'll be 70% there, as most people don't even have the courage to try. Real estate investing requires sound advice, systems, and tenacity. Real estate investment is a tried and tested method of making money. But like any other business, it comes with lots of risks. If you take the time to educate yourself about the process and the best ways to maximize your returns, real estate can be a great source of wealth creation, if done correctly, of course. If you have cash, of course, it's much easier to get started in the real estate game, as you will find opportunities to get great deals. If you don't have cash, financing is available for you as well. Unfortunately, I will admit, most people have very little money to buy a house. So you have to educate yourself on how to use debt to get into real estate. You need to understand how real estate works because out of all the investments you can make, real estate is one of the least volatile. Another advantage is that as your property value increases, so does your potential earnings, as you might want to sell your property one day, taking you that much closer to $1 million. Debt has a bad reputation because no one wants it and everyone has a negative opinion about it. So how on earth could debt be used to help you become wealthy? Is there a rule that people can use to increase their wealth with debt? Well, you must understand that there are two types of debt. There's good debt and there's bad debt. Good debt is when you borrow money to make money when invested wisely. An example of this is when you take a loan for real estate. In contrast, a bad debt does not add value to your life in any way. For example, microfinance loans. The money you are borrowing is meant for solving instant problems. And since you are likely to use your savings or borrow more money to pay back this loan, this is bad debt. The bottom line is, debt can be good or bad. You can either use it as a tool to help yourself financially, or it can be a hindrance to your financial goals. Some people experience financial difficulties as a result of not earning enough money. Many other people, on the other hand, have financial problems because they don't know how to spend their money wisely. Or worse, spend more than they earn. The best way to spend money wisely is to create a budget. It doesn't matter how much money you have, whether it's $10 or $1 million. If you don't know how to spend your money properly, you will never have a net worth of $1 million. A budget compels you to set goals, save money, track purchases, and make your dreams a reality. It will be difficult because we are all human, but if you're serious about making $1 million, you need to be disciplined. It's an unfortunate truth that if you live in a small or remote place, then your chances of making $1 million are very slim. There will not be enough opportunities for you to take advantage of. The resources are already allocated to the big fish in that place, and it will be practically impossible for you with no resources or value to make an impact where you live. This shows how important where you live is when it comes to reaching your financial goals. If this is your situation, then move into a big city or a bigger town with more opportunities for you to exploit might be your only option. Be courageous and take the leap of faith. If you remain in that small and remote town, you will remain small all your life. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for reaching this far into the video. Subscribe to our channel to help us grow and continue to receive videos like these. Tell us in the comments businesses you think will make $1 million, and we might take a deep dive into them. Don't forget to like the video and share with people who you think will benefit from it. If you want to make $1 million, then you must adopt this mindset of a go-getter. The money won't come to you. You have to go out there and get that money. While this might sound obvious, Many people complain about time since they have a regular job. If you have time after work to watch movies and series, then you have the time to develop a strategy to achieve your goals. To make $1 million, you need to have multiple income streams because the future is very unpredictable. The salary you are dependent on right now can disappear in a blink of an eye if you're not careful. Work on building a business to protect yourself and also grow your money. Find side hustles that generate income for you. And with the other steps mentioned in this video, you will start seeing your net worth grow towards your desired outcome, that $1 million goal. And that's it. I hope this video was helpful to you and your ambitions. And like always, I hope you have a wonderful day.